Hey, what's up, guys? Today is Friday, and today's been a big day. I've got a mess in this shop. So here is my outfeed assembly table. It is covered in everything. So this is all the wood that was the workbench, that was the backdrop, and so now I've got before I had the little fence panels or whatever they are. I had French cleats up here and I didn't like it, so I covered it up with something. That's why I had those fence panels up there, to kind of cover all that up. But I left this run here, that's solid, that's on the brick. I figured I could hang things from that or attach something from there up to there to give me something to put a panel on, or whatever, or screw to these French cleats. That's why I left the top one. There was one here, and one here. There were three about 12 inches apart, which is okay. Probably closer together would work better. But anyway, I'm not sure if I'm going to leave these two here or take those down. But for right now, I'm just seeing how it looks or how it works. I'm not going to keep this stuff up here right now anyway. So I know I said I was going to put a workbench here, but I went into Grizzly's shop planner and moved around a bunch of things in the planner, and I've got a way that I think everything will fit, and also have my kids a workbench and myself one. So I may end up building one, or I may build Jay's. I don't know. He's already got a plan on one. So anyway, and I like his design, and it's pine. I'm not gonna go all out and do a walnut and maple and all that stuff. But anyway, I think I've got a layout that will work for to incorporate my miter saw and have a place for that. Have my joiner and planer behind me on this wall, and then have my table saw and outfeed table over here on this wall, and put it over there. Have the kids. Actually, no, I'm going to move that cabinet. I'm going to have the table saw and outfeed assembly table over on that wall. And then bandsaw will go there. And the clamp rack and everything that's here will end up moving over there. And then the drill charging station that's here will end up being here. And then a little bench right here for the kids, but it's going to also be the extension for if I'm cutting a long piece from the miter saw, because the miter saw is going here, and I'll have a bank of drawers there. So that little inset will be the miter saw. I'm going to move that cabinet, cover that window up, just because I don't have any more wall space. And then the drill press will live in that corner. I'm going to store the lathe, giving Jay his lathe back. I've got mine down here. I'm going to store it on the other side of my outfeed table by my table saw, and just lift it up when I need it. And then here in the center will be my workbench. And then, of course, the dust collector will be there. I'll have a place to store plywood and all right here. So I think that's going to work out. It's just going to be a ton of work. Anyway, I want to put a workbench in here. I want the kids to have a workbench, and there was just nowhere to put it with the layout that I had going on already. So just by removing this, I could have put it up against the wall and be done with it, but I think rearranging like I've done, I'm going to gain a lot more room. So I'm going to try it. Hopefully I'm going to be able to add 2 workbenches and have more floor space or workspace, walk space, whatever you want to call it. So I'm looking forward to that. It's just going to take a little bit of work to get everything where it needs to be. So I'm not liking this, not one bit. I mean, it's just chaos in here, and things just laying everywhere. It's just not me. So the faster the better for me to get all this back into place. But first I've got to build. I don't have to build it right now. I can put the miter saw on the cart that it's on up, just slide it up in there and use it there for right now. I can go ahead and move this over to where I'm going to be putting it. And then once I get that cleared out, I'm going to need some help moving this. So I may call on one of my buddies to help me move this over to here, and that way I can get the table saw and the outfeed table swung around and put up against the wall. Yeah, and then get rid of some of this other stuff, like all of that over there. All that's just been temporary for a long time. No specific use for that. That can go in the trash. Gonna give Jay his laid back, like I said. I'm going to do something with that chair right there. I'm not sure. Maybe have a bonfire. But anyway, so lots to do. Lots and lots to do. So I'll keep you guys updated and posted, and you know, as time goes on. I think I'm going to do not necessarily a series, but yes, a series, but not like part 1, part 2, part 3, anything like that. But I can't do all of this in one video, so I'm just going to take it little by little and just kind of do it as a, you know, a shop rearrangement, build this to move this and that kind of thing. So I'm going to be having some shop projects going on here in the next few weeks. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you Monday. Later.